Hey guys, welcome to Eco Me and Eco You.
Proudly brought to you by the Eco Brush.
Hello everyone. Why I like the Eco Brush is because they think about the big picture, ensuring you keep your pearly whites nice and squeaky clean while still looking after their environment. That's why this season we're proud to have them as a sponsor of our podcast and Eco Me and Eco You. Be good.
Yeah.
All right, anyway. Back on track. We're here today because we thought we'd do like a catch up on the news or what's been happening and pick up some stuff that we thought would want to share that's been happening in the news.
Stuff that's tickled our fancy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like big wins and interesting stories.
Yeah, exactly. So who wants to go
Sweet.
first? Do you?
Paper, scissors, rock.
Yeah, all right,
Okay.
go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You go first. Or do I go
No,
first?
you go first.
Okay.
You lose.
There was we did both scissors and then I did a rock and she did a paper.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think for me the biggest thing in the news of late, and it launched on the 1st of July, around early July, so in collaboration I guess with Plastic Free July, was Air New Zealand to lift plastic waste reduction more than 47 million items a year, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So Air New Zealand will substitute a further 14 single-use plastic products from its supply chain over the next 12 months.
Yeah.
So they had already sort of done that, and they talked about it, and now they're doing it even more, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, sorry, I'm moving the mic and looking at my laptop. Bear with me. So the airline has removed single-use plastic straws, steering sticks, eye mask wrappers, and plastic toothbrushes from lounges and onboard aircrafts.
Oh wow! So like they've like looked into like their lounges as well and taken out plastic. That's cool.
Yeah. So over 12-month period, that will reduce the plastic footprint by 260,000 plastic toothbrushes, 3,000 straws. That's not that many. Most people must not use straws, which is great.
Yeah, good work,
But
team.
check out this.
Yeah.
7.1 million stirrers.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of stirrers.
Damn. Yeah. Sorry, that's just like kind of taking me back a little bit. I was like, 3,000 stirrers? That's nothing. I'm like, well, that says 7.1 million. And I can't find it in here, but I read that they are removing single-use plastic bottles. So
cool.
economy and premium business and in their lounges, they have individual like plastic bottles. Yeah. Like little mini ones. So they won't have those anymore.
Oh, cool.
I shared it on my Instagram story and someone was like, why only in like the upper classes? And I was like, I think it's because you don't get it in economy.
The plebs in economy don't get
economy are more sustainable than the...
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought that's quite cool, and it's really good. It's good to see big businesses like that make the change.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because like it also makes me, I'm like, oh, now that we're flying with Air New Zealand for our time, I'm like, oh, I feel actually good that I'm supporting a company that's like taking that step to reduce their plastic by that much. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome to see those big companies pick up and like take charge of reducing their plastic.
Yeah. I read somewhere in another news article, it might have been like a stuff, that they talk about compostable packaging for the airline. Let me just see if I can quickly find it. Sorry.
That's all right.
Anyway, I can't find it, but it was basically that there's still a bit of an issue with compostable facilities. So it's kind of hard for them to kind of, like, not all countries and airports will have compostable commercially compostable facilities. So it's kind of hard for them to just be, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. So instead they just reduce what they have.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a zero waste flight There's 2 airlines that have done zero waste flights. I know Virgin did one, and there was another company that is not a normal name to me, so I'm not going to remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
But that's cool. It's because flying is quite bad for food packaging.
Yeah,
unnecessary waste.
It's just a lot of plastic.
A lot of plastic. Everything's wrapped in plastic. So I do have a little tip on my blog about how to travel, like air travel more sustainably, and it's like really simple things like take your own headphones so you don't use the ones that are wrapped in plastic. Make sure you wear enough warm clothes. I saw you did this on one of your 100 days posts. Take warm clothes so that you don't have to use a blanket on the plane. I always travel, even if it's just to Napier, like on an hour and a half flight, or an hour flight, I take my water bottle and a coffee cup, and I'll only have a coffee if they have a big carton of milk. I won't do it if they have the little individual bottles. I should just go black, but I can't do that yet. I'm struggling. That's, as you know, that's the one thing that I really struggle with.
Yeah, me too. So I fully get it.
Those are the two key things, and it's easy on short flights when you don't get meals. But if you're on a longer haul flight, it's a bit harder. So where did we go? We went to...
Didn't you go to Hawaii? No.
Yes. Was it Hawaii? Yeah, it was Hawaii. It was Hawaii.
Sorry, so guys, I'm just Crystal's memory bank.
Yeah. Went to Hawaii. I think it was an 8-hour flight. 6 hours. 8 hours. 8 or 6 hours. Yeah. Anyway, we didn't get a meal with that flight, but you would totally going to need to eat. And we just so happened to have some free air lounge passes. We got it with our credit card. Yeah. We're not fancy and have Kuru membership or anything like that.
I was thinking you're super fancy.
No, I'm not fancy. We just spend lots of money on our credit card to get air points. And then the bank made us cancel it because we got a mortgage with a different bank. Anyway. So what we did is we ate at the lounge first. Yeah. And then I had my own containers, and I just loaded a whole lot of food into the containers. So I had food on the plane. Yeah. And then I didn't end up eating it all and had to declare it at customs, and then it was a big hoo-ha, and Simon was angry with me because it took ages.
But couldn't you just
it's food, you got to declare it.
Oh yeah, but can't you just put it in the bin?
They didn't, they don't have that like they do in New Zealand. Oh. They have the bins where it's like a courtesy disposal, but they didn't. I was looking for those. Yeah. But they did not have any. So, but that's really good, and we did the same thing on the way back. We just went to, I think we ended up in a Starbucks because it was the only place that would let us use our own coffee cups to get coffee. Yeah. Of all the places, Starbucks was the place you had to go. And we got food there, which all came in paper packaging.
Oh yeah, they are pretty good.
It wasn't reusable, but it was not.
It's not plastic.
Not plastic.
Nice, yeah, because this is stuff I have to think about. Oh, not that Rarotonga is a huge flight.
It's a 4.5 flight back. Yeah. You might want a snack.
Yeah, maybe get a little snack. But that's why we're getting those cutlery sets and stuff so we can.
Nice, cute.
So we can be more.
Those are also key.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's awesome that Air New Zealand's reducing their plastic and doing their bit. Yeah,
it's really, really big of them, and it kind of paves the way for other organizations.
It shows an example that it can be done quite easily. It indicates to other airlines that's oh, we're doing this, guys. What are you doing?
What kind are you of thing. Doing? Yeah. And Air New Zealand is isn't it being voted the best airline every year? Maybe not, but it has been quite a lot.
It's definitely up there.
Yeah, I do like flying with Air New Zealand.
Yeah, me too.
Mainly because they're welcome back, Crystal. Kia ora, Crystal. on the screen. I think that's quite cool.
Oh, yeah, that is quite cool. Not just
that though, but they do have a real I think they have a good sustainable program. When you check out, do your flights, you can choose to offset your carbon, and they use that money to plant trees.
Yeah, that's cool.
I haven't done it for this trip, I think, because I booked the whole whānau's flights. Yeah. But I will do something. Yeah, I see Ethically Cage. Her and her husband went and planted 48 trees.
Wow, that's impressive.
It was a planting day with a company, so I might see if I can find one of those and kind of do that to help offset our carbon.
That's a good idea. Nice.
Cool. Do you want to go next?
Yeah, I can go next. So, what should I talk about first?
Oh,
so many choices.
Talk about the canal one last because that's my favourite.
Okay. So, what I'm going to talk, even though Glastonbury was a little while ago now, the Glastonbury Festival, what they did this year is they actually went plastic free with all their stuff, which is amazing. So what they did for that was they had like bamboo cutlery. I think they had refillable stations for people's water bottles. What else do they have? Yeah, they had volunteers undertaking a potential 6-week-long cleanup operation to deal with all the leftover camping chairs and plastic bottles from people that had brought them
stuff
in. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, people, you. Anyway.
So they definitely, as a festival, did their bit. They went completely plastic free on all of the stuff they had.
That's cool.
Available. So food, they put it on compostable plates and stuff like that. So it was amazing. And they said they saw it direct, compared to what it was last year when they had to clean up, because ends up being so much plastic waste.
Pile of rubbish.
Of plastic that they decided to commit to going plastic free, and it seemed to have worked really well. David Embro came out to the festival and he's like, good work, guys.
That's so great. Cool. I would have gone to Glastonbury just to see David Attenborough. Yeah. He's like a legend.
Yeah, so it was really cool, and it's the same thing again. It's great to see a huge festival like that. That's thousands upon thousands of people go there every year to go and enjoy these brands, and for them to actually do their bit is amazing.
Yeah, I think it also starts creating that mindset change. So for people that don't think like we think, we'll be at these festivals and be like, oh, okay, well, that's quite cool. See the impact that it's had.
Yeah.
Or the lack of impact, I should say. And be like, yeah, okay, this is cool. And it will change their habits and it will just keep feeding, which is amazing. Oh, yeah. Amazing. And that's what we want. We want it's the ripple effect, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It just, and that's happened based on my journey. So one of my friends inspired me, and then I've inspired my friends, and you see it go out to your friends, and then them go out to their friends and family, and that's a huge impact that you've had just by doing something so
just
small.
By you making a small change. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. No. I know that Splore in New Zealand goes zero waste as well, I believe. I don't know the full details, but I have heard that, and I've seen pictures and stuff. And someone sent me some pictures from Splore.
Oh yeah, so they're saying on this that there was they tried to do a thing going, love the farm, leave no trace. And a staggering 99.3% of tents were taken home at the end of the festival, compared to 2017. They did the same call to respect the farm, but didn't get the same effect. An 81% reduction in tents left at Glastonbury.
81% reduction.
Yeah.
That is massive.
That's crazy, because that's what happens in festival, especially in New Zealand, right, around around New Year's as well, because it's summertime and people go out to these festivals, we'll go grab a really cheap tent, and then they'll just leave it there.
This is the thing, and this is why them changing stuff, it adds value to things, and this is the biggest, and I've always said this is the biggest issue with plastic waste and waste in general, is that we hold no value to any of these things. Yeah, it's exactly right. As soon as you hold value to something, and this is why bottle deposit schemes work so well, is because it's a valuable item. This plastic bottle is worth 20 cents. Yeah. 50 cents, $1, whatever. So that item becomes valuable to somebody. So then it doesn't go to waste. It doesn't go to landfill. It doesn't end up in our oceans. It goes to where it needs to go.
Yeah. I know. That's why I always say it's important not to try and greenwash stuff, especially in like the retail industry that I work in.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we're trying to say that we are having an eco product, we need to be able to back up that like it's an eco product. I don't want a customer to think we're greenwashing something and then for it to not be like eco, and they're gonna find out, and then it's gonna, the whole eco, like when they see the next eco product, it's gonna be lost value because they would have remembered the product that they brought, that a company was trying to push that it was eco on them. Like, yeah.
Today I was in a shop. It was like a kitchen shop. We were waiting for someone. We were just mooching around, and I looked at this wall and I was like, oh dear. And it's a wall of these reusable straws, all wrapped in freaking plastic. And I was like, this is actually just fuck up. Like, you cannot sell reusable metal straws in plastic packaging. Yeah. And the guy then was like, hello. I'm like, hi. I really been like, this is like defeats the whole entire purpose. Yeah. But before that, I'd seen a chick sitting at her table, and she had a reusable drink bottle and like a reusable stainless steel like drink cup. Like it looks like a takeaway cup with a straw in it. And I was like, so proud.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, it's really important to like hold that value to stuff,
definitely. Yeah, so good old Glastonbury festival.
Yeah, and it's a massive festival.
Yeah, it's huge.
So there's just a helicopter going past. It's huge in this neck of the woods.
Is that because they're looking at traffic or something?
At this time of night, it's probably the hospital.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, it's sad. If it's traffic, it normally hovers around.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and like you can tell if it's like a police chase or something because it hovers around for a really long time. So we'll just have to cut all that out.
No, it's all right.
Hopefully it wasn't too loud.
I don't think so, but I don't know. It could have echoed as well.
Okay. How far away are we? How long?
We are 29 minutes in.
Okay, sweet.
So what's your next story?
Cool. So my next story is inspired by Caliwoods.
Oh.
Because she is like she's like the golden child of sustainable living, and she is always always inspiring me and just blows me away. Like she's like my idol. This is a bit old, but The Final Straw is the title of the news article.
Oh, yeah?
England bans plastic items from April 2020.
That's awesome. That's not far away now.
Well, I actually keep forgetting 2020 is next year.
Yeah, I know.
This is like less than 6 months away.
Yeah.
Woo! April, well, 2020 is less than 6 months away, but April is a bit further. Anyway, so it's good to see that obviously England realizes that plastic is bad.
Yeah.
And that there's a huge rubbish crisis with this. So plastic straws, stirrers, and cotton earbuds will be banned in England from April next year.
That's awesome.
And this is obviously to drastically reduce plastic waste. They estimate 4.7 billion plastic straws, 316 million plastic stirrers, and 1.8 billion plastic steamed cotton buns are used in England each year.
Far out. That's
10%
crazy.
of cotton buds have been disposed down the toilet.
What? How do people think that?
Don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a whole other issue.
That's a whole other issue.
We talk about that all day.
It's really good to see governments take this change as well, right? When plastic pollution kills like 100,000 sea animals and 1 million birds each year.
Yeah, That's bad.
There is 150 million metric tons of plastic in our oceans. And I think that's supposed to be triple, but they've spelt it wrong.
Oh.
They expect that will triple by 2025.
What, that amount of waste in the ocean?
Yeah.
Is that because of our population growth and use of plastic?
I'm not sure where that information's come from. That's just in the CNN article that I'm reading.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, but it will be increased demand. They do predict that plastic production will triple in the next year, 10 years. When there's so many of us fighting and stop using it, is banned in so many places, but they still predict that it will increase dramatically. It's quite scary.
That is quite scary. I wonder if that's because developing countries are going into more technology and stuff, so then it creates more demand. That population is getting more access to that stuff. I don't know. But that's crazy. I don't know,
because there's lots of maybe developing countries that have banned plastic.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I wonder. I always get curious about that stuff and figuring out.
Yeah. But it will be, sure that a lot of it comes from developed countries, and that's because we invent this product. I say we as a generalization. We invent this product and introduce it to poorer countries, and they think, wow, this is great. Oh, wow, Coca-Cola, this tastes good.
Yeah.
But that company is not held responsible for what happens to the plastic bottle.
No.
Once the consumers finish drinking the Coca-Cola.
No, they're not.
That's your biggest problem, third world undeveloped countries, is that they don't have the infrastructure or the education to manage
their
waste that is produced, and a lot of them have no idea the environmental impacts it has.
No,
because it's new.
Yeah,
we had no idea the environmental impacts it was when we started having it.
No, it's just frustrating. But awesome that England's cutting out all this plastic though. That's a good step.
It's a good step. There was the Paris, I think, or France was going to ban plastic cutlery, any disposable paper, eatingware, plates and cutlery and straws and all that sort of stuff. And there was a company that was going to sue them. And again, it's a company that produces plastic. That's our whole entire business down the drain if you ban that. I'm well, invent alternatives.
Yeah.
Invest your money in other areas. Yeah. So that's my news. I think there's loads of little things in the news all the time these days, but those are the two that kind of stood out the most since we last did our news article.
Yeah.
What's your last one is my favorite. I want to do this. I'm going to do this when I go there.
Yeah. So Amsterdam has, what they call it? Oh, they have a really clever name for it. Hold on. So they have basically eco-friendly canal cruises. So what happens is that people go on this cruise and they pick up rubbish. They're not fishing for fish or anything. They're picking up rubbish along the canals.
Canal fishing the canals or something?
Yeah, hold on. Let me try find. But yeah, they're saying that this kind of ecotourism is growing a lot, and not just Amsterdam, and other the Dutch group Plastic Whale are reeling in big business.
Oh yeah.
So that must be what the company's called. Ecotourism is booming around the world, and these canal cruises are run by this Dutch company in Amsterdam, where they have people come on and they're wearing their gloves and their nets, and they're fishing for plastic out of the canals in Amsterdam. They say
so cool.
Yeah, that it's grown a lot in the past year. Like, I think it drew 12,000 visitors this year, which, hold on. Yeah, so it's of July 2019, and it's expected to grow even more. And apparently Prince Henry is going to be one of the visitors early next year, I think. Oh, he was going to be a visitor, but then cancelled due to the birth of his son. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. So Prince Harry.
Okay.
Who did I say? Did I say Henry? You know, that Prince Henry.
And
he's just.
And then you said then the born of his son. I'm like, wait, Harry has a son? Wait, who are you actually talking about? Nobody has. They do. He got married and had a baby. I forgot about
guys. So okay. Prince Henry was going to be on this.
Prince Harry.
Prince Harry. What did I say?
You said Henry again.
Prince Harry.
Yay!
Was going to be one of the visitors, but he couldn't because his son got born. So yeah, they just say it's like a really cool way to see like a different like view of Amsterdam, because obviously not everyone gets to go through the canals, so it's a cool way to see Amsterdam. And you're also being like super helpful in helping cleaning the plastic and waste out of their canals.
Yeah. And as like the canals are a pretty big part of their city and their culture and like their history. Yeah. And for it to be filled with plastic pollution is pretty sad. Yeah. I'm surprised that the government or councils don't do more to keep them clean. Yeah, so they have they must have gone and followed people that go on these tours. So I think they do like 7 people and it's in this small boat and they go through the canals and pick up rubbish. And this person said she really enjoyed it, but it was eye-opening at just how much rubbish was in the canals. Yeah. Like, I think you definitely get not an appreciation, but it definitely wakes you up to kind of like just not how bad, really how bad like it is, and it's not just happening in certain places, it's happening kind of everywhere, right? Plastic is literally everywhere. So it is in the most farthest corners of the earth where nobody lives. No, it's crazy. It is everywhere. It's in the depth of our ocean where like humans can't get to. Well, machines can get there, but this is literally covered in it. You know that we now eat a credit card worth of plastic a week, eh? Oh yeah, I know. We could be eating a credit card worth of plastic a week. And what's that from? Just from like... It's plastic in our drinking water and in salt and in the seafood, fish. Yeah, it's crazy. It's weird to think like you're eating that much. But that's what the fish and the seabirds are doing. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's killing them. Yeah. When will it kill us? Is it already killing us and we just don't know that's what's killing us? Yeah. Because plastic has been linked to cancer. Well, yeah, and we're ingesting it. It's probably not any good for us at all. It's definitely not good. Well, there's a whole thing about BPA, right? But it's not just BPA and plastics. It's all the other stuff in there too. BPA is just the one that got picked out and waived. Well, yeah, and I mean, it's if you're ingesting something that lasts forever, it's probably we can like process you could it a bit better. Just couldn't imagine like what's running through the system. It's quite scary. Yeah. That's why I don't like using plastic in general. Like, I only like using glass things because I just don't like the fact of plastic being on stuff. Yeah, I know, we've definitely gone better. I managed to do my grocery shop this week without the fruit and veg didn't have any plastic on it, which was good. Sweet. Went to Countdown, I had my bags, nice. Did all that. That was kind of annoying. They didn't have some of the stuff they still have wrapped in plastic that really doesn't need to be wrapped in plastic. Yeah. Like, yeah. So many things. Yes, there's a lot of things. Yeah, my Countdown, I've noticed, has a little bit less packaging, which is quite cool. But so some of the countdown stores are trialing the tier weight system, like, or bringing your own containers for meat and stuff. New World in Auckland have already rolled it out. In New Zealand, in the North Island, has already rolled it out, right? But Countdown are behind the game and only trialing it. Our supermarket doesn't trial it, but they do have just paper bags. So I may have picked up a piece of steak from the supermarket recently.
Oh yeah.
And I got them just to wrap it up in the paper. I'm like, she picked up a plastic bag. I was like, can I get a piece of steak, but can you only put it in the paper bag and not use a plastic bag to pick it up and put it in the paper bag? In the paper in the yeah. And she looked at me like a little bit cross-eyed, but not cross-eyed. Like she kind of got it, which is quite cool.
It's good because like definitely that those requests are becoming more normal. So it means that there's not like people don't feel there's not so much of a stigmatism. So people aren't feeling as afraid to be asking those requests, and it's becoming more normal, which is awesome because it means that people aren't going to be afraid, because it does happen sometimes where people are like, well, I don't want to seem like I'm doing something strange, like I want to, it's just kind of built into
it's the norm.
Yeah So it's great that
it's like asking, do you want a bag with that?
No thank you. Though I haven't been asked that for
it's because they
long
but
time.
That's the thing, right? But it used to be such a roll off your tongue thing, and now it's like going opposite.
But no, so it says in here that the plastic whale tours are part of a growing trend with Amsterdam authorities. So saying that they're launching a series of different initiatives to direct tourists to alternative activities.
Cool.
To ease the pressure on the top sites, because they're saying that Amsterdam is kind of a victim of its own success.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Maybe we should start up an eco tour group in Auckland, and we can go do beach cleans and plant trees.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I'd enjoy that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be fun. Like a beach clean. Go there, clean a beach for a couple of hours. Leave.
You need to get a little bit out of town though. I've done a few beach cleans at like along like, you know, Mission Bay and St. Heliers, but it's like you kind of want to go to those where everyone goes to do beach cleans.
Yeah, so it's
I'd like to do like
maybe out to
ones.
like Long Bay or something out on the shore, because that's a huge beach, and I don't think it's been cleaned that regularly. Or even like drive 30 minutes out and go to a beach out south or north.
It'll be interesting actually, because Nick and I are actually going to be both in Rarotonga. I go next week and she goes the week following. I think we're there for 24 hours at the same time.
Yeah.
Plan
that well.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see, and it'll be interesting for me to hear how you see it as the plastic waste over there, and like what the beaches look like and stuff. Because it will be your first trip
to Rarotonga,
like overseas since.
Oh yeah, since Canada,
Yeah, so it'll be interesting for you with this hat on.
Yeah, that's true.
What you see and what you notice.
Yeah, because I haven't really been like overseas since really like being more activated, I suppose is what you'd say.
And beaches in particular are always like the worst. Like I remember being in Hawaii and walking along the beach and be like, you know what, it's actually not that bad. Like I don't see that much plastic waste, which is really good. And then we went to a little bit more of a remote area. We trekked along the coast and onto this beach, and then it was just horrific. I was like, it was so just so overwhelming. I was like, I can't actually do anything. There's so much waste on the beach. Like me taking 3 is like not going to do anything. Me picking up like 20 pieces, 30 pieces, 40 pieces or whatever, like it's just, there was so much, and it looked like people had picked stuff up and just put them in these massive big piles to one side, or like out of the way of the wave wash. But it was really, really old plastic. Like it was all like broken up and sun damaged or discolored.
So stuff that had like washed up there.
It's
or
stuff that
has
had
been
been,
there
it was stuff that had washed up there, like
Mm.
big crates, like big plastic, like tubs.
Oh wow.
But then there was loads of little pieces as well. It was actually quite heartbreaking.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Not being able to do enough to make a difference as well. Like I took some stuff back with me, and because I picked up so much stuff, I had taken a whole lot with me back to the hotel. But then I'd also just put a whole lot in a pile with all of the other stuff out of the reaches of the ocean.
Yeah. No, it will be interesting.
But thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed listening to our little news talks. If you've seen anything in the news lately that's really tickled your fancy, feel free to share it on our Facebook page, Eco Me and Eco You, because I'm sure a lot of other people out there would like to see it too, and we will definitely want to see it.
Yeah, we definitely want to see it as well. And we have an email address if you want to contact us through email. It's ecome and ecou@gmail.com. And then where can people follow you, Crystal?
Cool. So you can always find me at
always
at the though I haven't been very active lately. At the Eco Society over on Instagram or Facebook, and then don't forget to check out our website for some fun tips and bits and pieces and blog posts, and our store. Not that I'm plugging it, but I am.
Oh, that's good. That's where I get all my eco products from.
You do.
Yeah.
Nick's gonna walk home tonight with a couple of reusable bamboo cutlery kits.
I know, I'm excited because I've been meaning to get them for ages, but I just haven't gone round to it.
Yeah, they're really good. I really like them.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, cool. And where can we find you, Nick?
You can find me on Instagram. It's @_Nick_Nack. So if you have any comments or any feedback, or if you say you wanted to rate us on iTunes, because I've noticed in our statistics there's more people listening to us on iTunes now than Spotify, which is cool. Welcome. Also a variety of different countries. Yeah. Kia ora, everyone. Feel free to rate us on iTunes because it does help people find us. If you want to. I'm not pressuring you or anything.
I'm totally pressuring
you. So I'm pretty sure there's been some new listeners this month, like quite a few. So welcome if you've returned, or welcome back if you've always been loyal. We love you.
We do love you guys. We love you guys so much.
Yeah. And we'll see you next time. Cool.
Ka kite.
Bye, guys.
Bye.